Oh, what's it gonna be?
Oh, I think I saw what it was.
Oh no!
I think you're gonna like it though.
Oh, we got our first
reconciliation.
Our first reconciliation.
Reconciliation. And we got a series of unfortunate events.
Okay.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another exciting episode of Penance or Reward. Now tonight's special because we didn't get either a penance nor a reward. We got a reconciliation.
We're gonna reconcile how we feel about this movie.
Yeah, these were kind of our gray area movies where we didn't know how we felt or maybe we both hadn't seen it. Regardless, tonight we got a series of unfortunate events. Which, it's a movie about 3 books crammed into one movie, intercut with loud noises between them. It was recently adapted by Netflix into a series, which I would argue is more appropriate for something that is 3 books.
A 13 long book series, yeah, I would agree. It's two, each book gets 2 full episodes, and each episode is about an hour long.
And what would you say in this movie each book gets?
I would say the first book gets probably about an hour.
Yeah.
Or maybe, let's say 45 minutes.
An hour, okay.
We'll say 45 minutes to the first book. The second, we'll skip the second book for a second. The third book has probably about a half hour? Would you say maybe a little more, maybe 40 minutes?
Sure.
To that.
Yeah.
And then the second book has maybe 20 minutes.
I quite honestly don't even know why that book's in the movie. Did you like the movie? Did you like it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like, I don't think it's terrific. I don't like it as an adaptation of those books.
Okay.
Because it completely mucks it all up, which, but artistic license and everything.
Sure.
The Netflix does a better job of like adapting the books and the tone.
Pointed out a number of times the pacing in this movie just kind of, it's like very just, whoop, we're going exposition, and then it kind of just slows to a halt and lulls in a couple scenes. And I don't know.
Bad pacing, and it doesn't help that none of the 3 kids are very charismatic, unfortunately.
Yeah.
How could they do this to us? Violet, you're thinking it too. How could they?
Obviously, this is Jim Carrey's show, so we got to talk about Jim Carrey. And I think he does a decent job with what he's given.
Definitely.
I think he stands out in the scenes where the director just lets him go. And honestly, it might not even be the director letting him go, and it might just be Jim doing and pushing himself to the forefront.
I think you might have to turn it up. Is anybody out there?
I like the opening sequence with the claymation, like, happiest elf thing they do, like the false opening. I thought that was, like, well done.
Cool Star Wars music in the movie.
Yeah, there's
a Star Wars scene. I think I heard Rey's theme play. Dumbledore's in the movie.
Dumbledore is in this movie.
He's
the narrator.
He's the narrator. How sad is it that the Harry Potter sequel films are like, names of the movies are after Harry Potter, but the prequel movies have nothing to do with them.
Nope.
They're like, all right, what do we call them?
Fantastic Beasts.
That's not enough. There needs to be more in the title.
The Crimes of Grindelwald.
I don't know that character, but yeah, let's put it in that. We don't even know what Grindelwald looks like.
Until the very end.
We don't even know. He's been Colin Farrell the whole time.
Corey asks, who's the best actor in this movie besides Jim?
Besides, of course, Jim is number 1. Number 2, I would say Meryl Streep because she actually tries.
What's that? Not that quickly. You could trip over the welcome mat and decapitate yourselves.
I would say the Aflac duck.
So Matt, final thoughts on A Series of Unfortunate Events. Good movie, bad movie, how many stars?
I think it's a fine movie, and I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna go 6 on this one.
6?
Yeah, it's a C. You know?
Okay, that was pretty close to your Yes Man review, which I
Well, 6.5 was that.
6.5.
Because this is one that I would go 5.5, but I'm being generous. I'm giving it a 6. Always assume
Wow,
that I'm
so generous. So generous. Thank you, Matt, for my
for the half star.
I just said my star.
Your star.
6. Thank you for my 4 star.
Oh, you're a 4-star on this one?
I'm a 4-star on this.
All right.
I was bored. I'll say it again. I was bored.
I'm gonna change mine to 5.5.
Wow. Cruel. What a cruel fucking man Matt is. Director, what's
Give
his
it
face?
4. What do you
Director, you downgraded him mid-review.
That's fair. That's true. That is a little harsh because it's false hope.
You change your mind?
No, I'm gonna keep it at
Oh,
5.5.
cruel fucking man.
I'm gonna give Jim himself
Okay.
an 8.
Jim deserves at least an 8
At
in
least
every
an
movie
8.
he does.
And every he always gives it.
And the problem with this one, he's not in it
He's
enough.
not in it
He's
enough.
not in it enough.
Where is he?
He's the only good parts of the movie. Every time I think of the movie, when I'm like thinking about enjoying it, it's not the boring exposition scenes where the boring kids are driving somewhere. It's Jim doing something.
Hello, hello, hello. I am your beloved Count Olaf. That's my this week's Jim Carrey impression. I guess I do one every week.
I would say that's the best yet.
Thank you very much.
This has been Penance or Reward once again, and have a busy night, everybody.
Good night.